there. Welcome back to another episode of I Am Not Naming This Podcast. I hope that you are feeling fantastic and ready to tune in because I have a special episode for you. Let's dive in, shall we? Have you ever considered what doors home ownership will open in your life? So this is not just a pun, even though it is kind of funny. Get it? The doors that will open. But I bring it up because sometimes people don't really understand the extent to which they can enrich their lives through owning real estate. It's one of the best investments that you can make in yourself. Not only do you get to allow the property to appreciate over time, but you also get to enjoy the property. You get to live in it. That is something that is so potent and incredible and so worth it. I have a lot of conversations with people about interest rates and what the market is doing. And although those things are really good to pay attention to, there are so many ways to home ownership that it doesn't have to be a deterrent when the market or interest rates fluctuate. That is normal. It is bound to happen. It has happened for years and years and years. What is important is to partner with professionals who know how to navigate these changes. And so that's where I come in, and that's where my lending partners come in, because we really help buyers and the sellers to navigate these types of changes. Sellers have to work to pick the best offers for their homes, and part of that is understanding that lending process. And not only do I help my buyers and sellers through the process, but I educate them along the way. I am implementing some educational events as well. So I've hosted real estate events before, and I have been asked to do more of them. So back by popular demand, we are actually doing a power hour this week for home buyers. This is an opportunity for you to get your questions answered and to hear some insights regarding the process. Even if you've purchased a home before, it is still so valuable to be part of this conversation because you will walk away having gained something, some knowledge, inspiration, expertise. It will be so worth it. And it's really fun to connect with you all and hear your questions, hear about where you're at in life, because it's all so important. The thing that continues to come up in real estate conversations for me is the fact that buying a home is so empowering. So if you own a home, can you think back to the time when you were sitting at that closing table, signing those documents? How did you feel? Aside from the fact that your hand may have been hurting because there are a lot of documents to sign, but it is well worth it. So once you got past that, how did it feel to sign all of that paperwork and then to be handed the keys to your new home, to go up to that front door, unlock it, and step inside knowing that it is all yours? That is what I help people achieve. And what's also so beautiful is that we had investors at the event as well, because there are some people who want to continue buying properties after they buy that first one. There are people who want my help to find a tenant for their property, which we do all the screenings for. There are people who want properties that they can fix up and put back on the market. There are so many different ways to navigate this. And I just want to encourage you to really think about this revenue stream. It is truly an investment. So we'll talk about what factors go into buying a home and even what to look for. let's just have the conversation. For my first-time home buyers, I also know that there have been some nerves coming up in regard to buying a home, dealing with the fact that you no longer have a landlord to fix things, dealing with the fact that this, what seems like such a huge undertaking, is now your responsibility. Well, I am here to tell you that we have so many great nuggets of information to give you to navigate all of the aspects of your home purchase. We'll also talk about maintaining your home and what that looks like. There are so many fun layers to this, and I just get lit up thinking about it because this is the start of something incredible. When you purchase a home, it's a whole new chapter in your life. It is a revenue stream. It is an investment. It is an appreciating asset when you make the right choice in your purchase. So I look forward to working with you and anyone you know to buy and sell real estate. I have the pleasure of collaborating with agents around the world. So wherever you're looking, you can certainly reach out to me and we can find you the right agent. Now, as far as these events, I would love to know what questions you have. So I'm going to leave my contact information in the show notes. If you don't already have it, definitely reach out to me. Let me know what type of events you'd like. Let me know what questions you have. Like I said, we are back by popular demand. So keep your questions coming because that's what's going to allow us to ensure that this information presented is truly valuable to you. I'm excited about the questions that you all are asking because we're even talking about creating a sanctuary in your house, how to make your house a home. Because it's not just about buying it, it's about the upkeep, it's about creating that space that you want to come home to. So, what are those must-haves in your home to create a place of peace and tranquility? This conversation is so great. And again, it is going to be 1 hour. We're going to keep it straight to the point, and we may create a series. There are so many things that we can do with it. So as we gear up for these, go ahead and reach out to me. And if you can't make it this week, we will put your name on the waiting list for the next event and keep you posted. I am so happy to be in community with you all, and I am paying attention to your comments. I am listening to the feedback, and I am bringing you exactly what you want to hear. So thank you so much for being part of my community. Thank you for being incredible people in my life. And I am here to support you. I'm here to help you to feel nourished. I am here to educate you and to make it enjoyable and memorable. Together, we are expanding. We are growing so beautifully. We are nourishing the mind, body, and soul. I'm so happy to do this with you. Talking to you is one of my favorite parts of the week. I hope you got something out of this episode today. If you'd like to help more people find I Am Not Naming This Podcast by Chernice.Dieudonne, you can do so by subscribing and leaving a review. Also, feel free to share with a friend or